guys just have to have practice with it, and it takes a really long time to get good at it. Okay, read the problem again. Go.
A baker was going to arrange 432 desserts in 2 rows of 28. The baker divides 432 by 28 and gets a quotient of 15 with a remainder of 12. Explain what the quotient and remainder represent.
What was the remainder again?
12.
12. Okay, so this 15 actually means this. I'll do it later. And why is this problem different?
This problem is different because it gives you the answer, but the question is what does the answer represent?
What does 15 represent again?
The quotient.
How many what?
How many rows?
How many desserts in a row?
Yeah, how many desserts in a row?
I'm glad that you're being honest because Faith was being honest too. This problem is different because what did they give you? They did this one for you.
Then why do we have to do the problem?
Because you have to understand the process. How would you say?
They just want to know what the answer and remainder represent. They understand why they gave you the answer and the remainder. They just want to know what it means.
So the how is done for you this time, sort of. And then they want the why part. Why did you do this division problem? Because the person wanted to know how many desserts go in a row. So 15 represents how many desserts go in a row. Okay, what does remainder represent?
How many?
No, the remainder. How many are left over?
The remainder represents how many left over.
Left over. And what I'm thinking, what a baker does when he has leftovers, that's when it's sort of, yeah. Okay. So this one's harder because we don't have to explain our steps. So what do we already do? This problem is different because why would I'll put it this. Doesn't it say that in the problem?
You did it wrong.
You did it wrong. I didn't mark for those.
Well, you know what we could do is right here. Okay, but do we have to argue over the how right here? We're doing the why. Okay, this problem is different because why, Jace?
It asks what's the answer mean.
Right.
You can go sit down.
I'll say it asks you why. This problem, oh, sorry.
I do that all the time.
I do that all the time.
Me too. What? This way?
Because it asks you why instead of
This problem is different.
how.
How are we going to do a home run?
Well, can't we prove our answer is right? Can't I could draw something. So how many rows are going to be?
There's going to be 15 rows of
Well, they're not
desserts.
15 rows. There's 28
Oh
rows.
yeah, 28 and then 15 per row.
Man, that's a lot. So there's 28 rows. I could just do this.
Yeah, you can just do
3, 4, 5, 6.
yeah, that works. That works.
8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15,
16,
17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22,
Draw rows. 23,
24, 25, 26, 27,
28. So if there were 15 in each one of these, right?
Yeah. It's a lot of desserts.
And then we did 15 times 28.
Which would be 432.
Well, it would be 420.
Oh, yeah, cause.
And then we add the 12 remainders equals 432. Oh, these are 15s. So if we had 15s in each one of these rows, you could do that. Your home run needs to kind of work backwards or explain what you did. Good. What did you write? This one says 15 represents how many desserts in a row. So what I did is do the steps all over because they want to know how many desserts. So this person actually worked the problem to make sure that 15 remainder 12 is correct, which I actually agree with because it helps you understand the process. This was a confusing problem because they didn't ask you to divide, did they? They told you what the answer was. But it kind of helped your thinking to write it again, didn't it? Okay, so that could actually help you too. Also, the home run, if you can visualize 28 rows with 15 in it, that's a lot of desserts. So something that helps you visualize and work backwards could go in the home run. Perfect. No.